check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, he told me they understand every ranked matchup becomes a measuring stick when you're carrying a top 10 ranking. They got off to a strong start last week, 1-0 on the season, but that doesn't matter. He said, we will be good if we execute each and every game. Keeps talking to the players in the locker room about the sky is the limit for this team, but it will take one game at a time, and he thinks this is the team that can do it. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Hurricanes will kick off first, and here we go. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Brings it back out to his own 29-yard line before going out of bounds, and his offense will have the ball there. Here's Raiola to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these two top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrated. This is why the preseason polls stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves for some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder. Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, first down.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Moving out to the right. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're...
Sets one guy, now he's loose. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Compton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's Underwood. Out wide left, it's Pringle. Turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Out wide right, it's Lofton.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. And to get rid of it quickly. Always a rare treat to get number 1 versus number 2, particularly this early in the season, guys.
Yeah, just an early test, right? Understand exactly where you are, obviously with big ramifications down the road. But, Jesse, how about knowing where you are to start the season?
You're absolutely right. This is a game that's going to set the tone for both of these teams and also for the entire college football season.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Now I have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Again, it's Underwood. Quickly out to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Underwood to throw for it on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Inside the touchdown, Penn State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Deep in the end zone, it's Compton. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get... It's a seam wide open. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miami!
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Throwing Raiola. Turns it upfield. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, it's Martin. Got enough for the 1st down. All by himself down the middle. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking for room, it's Wallace. Can't get him to the ground. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Changing the routes with his receivers. The handoff. Got the first down. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. Might as well give it to him again. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Plows his way ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Raiola to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Compton. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. And down he goes back at the 3. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Throwing, Underwood. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Underwood. Reels it in. At the 35, he's got room. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The Hurricanes have this offense rolling. From the gun, it's Pringle.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Here's Raiola to throw. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. And about the only thing good that happened on that last pass for the offense, completion percentage went up. Third down got longer. Here comes the heat. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He rifles one deep to the left. And he's got it inside the 35. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism,
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here's Underwood to throw. Look out! Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return. It's Welsh. He'll pull it down. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on 2nd down. Delayed give. It's Wallace. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Burrowing for yardage. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Needs it here on 4th down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Drops back on 1st down. Oh, pressure's coming. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as he throws the football.
Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Penn State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a scoring toss from the 33. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Got some green grass. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. He's got it inside the 25. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. They're all over him. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season. On
the move from inside his own 20. They use the sideline as their friend and finally get him out of bounds on the return at the 47. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of this drive. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback changing the play. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We get things going with the Ball State Cardinals taking on the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. And it's Ball State coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Canes in the hurry-up. Throwing, Underwood. Moves to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. First down for this offense. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Underwood. Stepping to the right. Throws to the wideout. Just got rid of that one.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Unloads to the wideout. Just gets rid of that one.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's where I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. but because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play.
He's got it down the field. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the Canes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And now 5 extra yards to cover after the false start. Still 2nd and goal. Underwood. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Got some room in under the goal line. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Fourth down, Underwood. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
31, Miami, 21.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They come out for the first time in this 2nd half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wants to throw. Rolls right. It's complete to the right. Still running at the 40. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a 1st down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the 2nd half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Welch. Under pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Rush right in his face. He's got an open man. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Canes want to crank the tempo. Here's Underwood to throw. Slings it downfield. Finds space on the right. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, Miami! And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just 1 possession away. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Here's the return from inside the 25. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Back to throw, it's Welsh. Escapes the pressure going right. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a misfire there.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. The way these two teams are putting up numbers, all kinds of time left as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Off and running. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They've got the lead here in the 4th. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want. Wide open on the right. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Using his legs, it's Wallace. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And he got it! And they draw to within 3 here in the 4th quarter.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They take over holding this slim lead, and a drive right here sure would be nice.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They'll run him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many.
Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Canes. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this way. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark it down at the 29, and a solid return there. Penn State's offense comes onto the field, ready to start the drive. Looking for space, it's Wallace. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, That is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Might as well run him again. He's got the first down. At the 45, on his way. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Awesome execution. Nice job going down the field, scoring the touchdown, but only half of the work is done. Under 2 minutes, got to go for the two-point conversion here. Pick your play. Let's get ready to roll.
What a big play here as they try to tie it up with the 2 in the waning moments. Buying time to his right. Incomplete on the 2-point try, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if they get another chance.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
It bounced through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And listen, the defense has made it a priority to try to rip the football free. You saw them that time really trying to go for that turnover, but nice job breaking tackles. Really good ball security by the running back.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Defense in press coverage. Moving out to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smart.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Still looking. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Turns it upfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out.
And it's so fitting that that completion ices the game and wins it for his team. This quarterback's looked really good all game, David. He's been in a nice rhythm. He's been making good decisions, taking care of the football, and just putting the offense in good positions. Really nice to see that completion at the end win this thing.
Oh, and it's so frustrating defensively because, dude, I've had no answers. I can't stop him. He's been good all game long. Not surprising. Late in the game, they still can't stop him. They get the first down right there to ice this one away. And this defense, they've got some adjustments they're going to have to make.